It's a hockey stream on episode 628 of the VIG Lounge as we continue our farewell to NHL 26 and the season mode playoff round 2, this time game 4 between the Pittsburgh Penguins and Washington Capitals, with Pittsburgh having a chance to sweep one of their biggest rivals. Can the Penguins pull it off, or will the Capitals rally and get themselves their first win in the series? There is only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. With housekeeping out of the way, let's jump right in to the Pens and Caps, Game 4, Round 2, here on the VIG Lounge. Already the Rock and the Red and the Caps Army, is that what they're called? Caps Army, Caps Nation, I have no idea. Already chanting, let's go Caps. The Penguins get the puck back though. Erik Karlsson throws the body, then takes a hit. You can tell that Washington certainly playing with some urgency to start. They have not led in this entire series, as Pittsburgh has gotten the opening goal in all 3 contests and basically have led the entire time. Rush with a chance, turned away by Logan Thompson as he faces, as he faces his first shot. And Ovechkin is very ornery. Knocking down anything. A move shot by Rust, and it looks like Thompson struggled with that one a little bit, but he's able to clutch it in his equipment and get the whistle. Capitals win another draw, but Malkin knocks the Capital off the puck. Big try by Girard, and it's off the post. And we're nearly 5 minutes in, still waiting for the game's first goal, but it's still early. Here's Malkin coming in for Pittsburgh. Evgeny Malkin finds a lane to the net, and another big save by Thompson, as he's had three shots faced, saved every single one of them. Every single one of them. And a couple of them, I would say, have actually been pretty stellar chances. And then, of course, Sam Girard clinked one off the post, which had the goalie beaten, but not the iron. Now to Letang with a drive, rebound, denied as well by Thompson. Baravari getting into it now with Chinikov, as the Penguins may not be winning draws, but they are winning on the shot clock. Chant of let's go Caps. Sea of Red. I think, that's Calgary. I think Rock and the Red is Washington. But they are certainly trying to get their team into it. And that's going to be an icing call if it's touched up by Matt Roy. 12-13 remaining in period 1. Still waiting for the game's first goal. Another one draw. Big save by Shilovs out front. Knocks it away to the corner. Puck floats in on Shilovs, and he'll hang on to that one. And we're now tied with 5 shots apiece, as Archer Shilovs has been tested in this stint. Taking a look at his handiwork. .55 remaining in period 1. Malkin got it to Chinikov. Chinikov sends it the rest of the way, as the Penguins finally win a draw, look to keep it in the Capital zone, and they will. Lost the puck though. Solovyov finds Harrison Brunik, who lets it rip, and a shot on the doorstep goes wide. Back to Brunik again, fires one, a big save by Thompson, and the rebound is up in the air. Sent down, and now Brunick in the left wing circle. Lost the puck, though. Collected by Novak. Now to Brunick. Now to Solovyov. He lets it go. Thompson turned that one away. There's a new Penguin in TVR. And hang on a second. How are we still stuck at 5 shots? I swear I hit the net at least twice. I should have 7. Oh, and of course the camera dies out as well. It would not be a visually impaired gamer stream if we didn't have problems with the stupid webcam. And then, I don't know if I mentioned this on stream or not. I might have, so if it's a rehash, I apologize. But I actually reached out about a specific webcam that I wanted to use for Xbox, and I asked if it was compatible. And the company on Amazon literally answered my question just by saying, "That's a great question," but didn't actually answer it. So that doesn't fill me with confidence whatsoever as to whether this camera would work. So I don't know. Like, I'm trying to figure out what would be the most cost-effective, but quality webcam. So I don't have these problems all the time with this stupid USB one where it decides to work when it wants. And here we go, Washington. Huge save, Sheelovs. 4:03 to go, and now we're up to 7 shots. Okay, that was an interesting little delay there. Highlighting Alex Ovechkin. Huge hit on the boards. He will do a lot of that. He's up to 21 hits in the postseason. 4:03 on the clock. Another one draw by Washington. That puck got deflected, though. And Solovyov got it to Rakell. Rickard Rakell cuts to the net, denied again by Thompson. 3:15 to go. And the shots are 8-7 Pittsburgh. So it'd be amazing if Crosby scored, but he's not on the ice right now. But that would have been totally serendipitous if I could have pulled that off. Blake Lizotte wins it back. Brunick again trying to let it go. Knocked off the stick by Ovechkin. Solovyov regathers. He's bumped. There is Ovi. Shoots and a huge save. Sheelovs. As he robs Ovechkin point blank. Solovyov is in now for the Pens. Trying to dance to the net. Dishes off and Dewar scores! That's how you do her! As the Penguins have a 1-0 lead late in the first. Solovyov with a nice little spin move. Puck gets knocked off his stick, goes right to Connor Dewar. And right place, right time. As Connor Dewar finds the back of the net. And I've got a question for you late in this period. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, baby. Pittsburgh with a 1-0 lead. Puck carried in once again by Sam Girard. He's knocked off the puck, though. Kept in by the Penguins. Back to the blue line. And a one-timer with a right-hand shot for Justin Brazeau. Easy for me to say. Nearly puts the Penguins up by 2, but it's stopped by Logan Thompson. Kindle wins it back to Letang and a huge drive into the breadbasket. As the Penguins have finally won a couple draws and have been able to go to work in the offensive zone. Of course, they're not going to win this one, though. Kindle throws the body. What is Blake Lizotte? Not a big guy, but he is definitely feisty. And the Penguins will carry a 1-0 lead into the second period, or into the first intermission, I should say, going into the second period on this late goal by Connor Dewar from Ilya Solovyov. Let's fix the camera, and then we'll take a look at the stats. I mean, you guys can see the stats on the screen, but obviously I want to get this ugly mug back in frame. I always say I became a fighter because I'm not pretty enough to be a model. At least that's the argument I'm going with. Anyway, there we go. All right, let's take a look at the stats. Shots on goal, 11-8 in favor of the Penguins. Hits, 12-6 in favor of Washington. Not surprised. Passing percentage in favor of Washington, as are the face-offs. But we won 3 of them, so we'll take it, and we're only about 3% away in the passing as well. So not bad at all. I would do better in the face-offs, I hope, but we'll see. I highly doubt it. But we are leading where it counts. 1-0 on the scoreboard, thanks to Connor Dewar. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Let's see if the Penguins can put this one away and move on to the 3rd round, aka the conference final. And a little bit of trivia, every time the Penguins have won the Stanley Cup in 91, 92, 2009, 2016, and 2017, they always went through the Washington Capitals in the 2nd round. And to be fair, in 2018, the same thing happened with Washington. But it's a fun little stat there that every Stanley Cup had to go through each other. Here's Crosby, but it's knocked off his stick. And Ovechkin leaves the puck behind and just seems to hit everything that moves. Here's Sidney Crosby again. Right wing circle. Crosby stops up, finds a little bit of space. Big save by Thompson. And the rebound's collected by Washington. And a hip check on Dylan Strome. Rakell's got it. Stretch past the Rust. Rust bumped off the puck by Carlson, who is a Tampa Bay Lightning IRL, as he was traded to the Ducks last year and chose not to re-sign. That's why I say these season mode trades are always interesting. That's why Carlson's still there. I guess I could have kept the lineup post-trade deadline for Pittsburgh if I wanted to, but it also feels nice to not play with players that are going to, no longer be around. It definitely depleted my defense core, but that's fine. Shot by Chinikov! Here I am rambling about pointless stuff. And the mighty Igor puts the Penguins up 2-0. There's a super niche wrestling reference for you. Shoutouts to the hilariously named Wet Sox Entertainment for that one. I had never heard of the mighty Igor because it was before my time. And in the territory era of professional wrestling, I believe in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken, maybe earlier. But either way, that's where that reference is from, in case anybody's wondering. Spencer Carberry has his arms crossed. He's not happy. As they would say when you would watch Thomas the Tank Engine as a kid, Spencer Carberry was cross. Yeah, there's a random kids' TV reference for you. I don't even know why. It just popped into my head. Maybe it's the heat. My brain might be boiling. I don't know what my point is. Yeah, see, my brain is boiling from the heat. I can't even put a proper sentence together. Don't worry, I am staying hydrated. It's a long day, and my room is my home office. Oh man, what a giveaway! Tom Wilson out in front. Maybe I should focus on the game. I don't know. Capitals get to within 1. Penguins get a little scrambly, and Tom Wilson made no mistake. I think he bumped into Shelov's, but it's after the puck went in. And there is Wilson's 3rd of the playoffs. Another one draw, but a challenge. And the Penguins will carry it in. 3rd line looks to go to work. It's Ben Kindle. Knocked off the stick by McMichael, who will be singing the blues next year. Hit by Brunick, but it didn't really do anything. Oh my word, what a save by Shelovs on the giveaway. And now Elmer Soderblom going the other way, and a big save by Thompson. If you like goaltending, you got some excellent saves right there as we're nearly halfway through this middle frame. And for some reason, I just don't seem to do well in second periods in these playoffs for some reason. I really don't know why. I almost let the Kings back in with the Golden Knights yesterday. Fortunately, won that game 5-2. Check it out if you haven't already. But second period is not my forte. Highlighting the goaltending matchup. Guess we don't have to worry about the shutout curse because Shelovs gave up a goal. And Trevor Van Riemsdyk, the now Penguin, former Capital. Nice feed. Carried in by Blake Lizotte. Lizotte to the net, denied. Now back to the blue line. Drive by Brunick, turned away. Oh, sorry, that may have been Carlson, excuse me. That was 65. I thought I saw 45 for a second there. And as you can see, Parker Wotherspoon has been inserted in the lineup. There's a reason for that. Because Phil Kemp is injured. So I need somebody to fill that roster spot. And because he was traded to the Golden Knights, I decided to put him back in because it is one of my teams. It's just the other one, my Western Conference team. So I don't feel that as a large betrayal. Lizotte trying to bust in, couldn't do it. Girard. Up the left side, dumped in by Novak. Collected along the wall by Letang. Back to the blue line. Sam Girard lets it fly, and that's knocked away to the corner. Ovechkin carries in for Washington. Takes a bit of a bump this time. And a big save from Shelovs. Penguins trying to get it out along the wall, couldn't do it. And Shelovs will elect to hold on with 2:41 to go in the second period. Highlighting Logan Thompson. Oh, he took a bump there. Surprised that wasn't goaltender interference on Girard. I have to admit, that was a pretty egregious bump, but whatever. If you don't want to call it, I'm not going to complain. Oh, look at this. Rakell on a partial break against Girard, and he scores! Another backbreaker as the Penguins get another late period goal, this time from Tricky Ricky. Because it's tricky to score a goal unless you are Rickard Rakell. It's tricky. Tricky Ricky, Tricky Ricky. And the Penguins lead 3-1. And Rickard Rakell again takes over the scoring lead. Ironically enough from Jack Eichel. But he has by far been the best Penguin in the playoffs, now with goal number 8. Rakell hammers it in. Collected by Rust. Rust to the front, denied by Thompson. As Rust did the flyby with 49 seconds left. All right, there's your... I think that's the third time they've shown Logan Thompson. So we can't see any more of him. We got 2 more with Shelovs. And that's it. But the second period curse appears to have been lifted. As we got another late goal, this time from Rickard Rakell. As we had a late goal from Igor Chinakhov in period 1. Sidney Crosby will softly chip it in. And no harm, no foul. (3-1) after 2, courtesy of this Fieri from Rickard Rakell. take a look at the rest of the stats. It's a low shooting game, actually. 22-14 in favor of the Penguins. And we've got the hits 20-16 favoring Washington. Passing percentage went up a little bit for each team, but Washington is ahead. And look at that. Austin 316 says Washington is whipping my ass in the faceoff dot, but that's fine. We're leading where it counts, 3-1. No penalties to speak of as of yet, despite the fact that there's been pretty healthy hitting on both sides. But the Penguins are 20 minutes away from moving on to the conference final. Can they pull it off? Or will Washington stage a comeback down by 2 in the third? There's only one way to find out. Third period action coming at you next here on the VIG Lounge. Another one draw for Washington. And Rakell looks to dump it in. Collected along the wall. Fly-by shot, and I think that went off the stick of Thompson. Carlson a drive. Now to the blue line for the aforementioned Parker Wotherspoon, and a low shot off the left pad. Turned away by Thompson. Pass down to Carlson. Up now to Brian Rust. Carried in for Crosby. Side of the net. How did that not go? Rakell nearly got his second. And now Wotherspoon lets it fly. My word. Highlighting Jacob Chikrin. Who I will say has been a revelation offensively on the blue line for the Capitals. And I don't like to give compliments very often, but to teams I don't like. Oh, what a shot off the bar and out. Now Girard scores! Novak's shot hit the bar, bounced out. And then Sam Girard was able to corral it and just fire it on net. I don't even think that was that hard of a shot, to be fair, but it was enough. And the Penguins now lead it 4-1. And Sam Girard's got 7 points in the playoffs. 16:05 to go. I will buy Sam a drink and get his dog one too. Thank you to the late Mike Lang. I meant to say that actually when the goal scored. I was just very shocked, or when the goal went in, I should say. But I was just very shocked that it happened, so I didn't think to do it. There's a Capital knocked off the puck. Puck being brought to the net. There's a rebound there. The puck is loose, and Washington comes away with it. Okay, right back in. Kindle with a blast. Rebound! Pops up in the air. Where's the puck? We're getting some wild, wild scrambles here. Brazeau with a chance, and now Thompson is able to recharge. Holy smokes. Taking a look at Sam Girard's shot here. There's a blast that was knocked away. And then here's the second one. And it's a wrist shot from the blue line, I believe. Let's see. Let's watch it here. Backs up. Gets the puck and, yeah, just flings it to the net. Able to put it home. It's disgustingly hot. I would love an ice cream bar right about now. Battle for it. Solovyov behind the net. Ilya Solovyov trying to get it up to Soderblom, and he does. Soderblom trying to dance his way through, and he does, but he put it off the iron. Oh, what a move that would have been if it would have went in. Oh, man, he's going to be thinking about that one for days. But fortunately, it's not a consequential missed goal, at least for now. Might be here, though. No. Big save, Shelovs. He hasn't been busy in this period yet, but he had to make a big save there, and he did. Rakell trying to get around Fioravari, got a shot off, but it was blocked on its way to the net. I'm surprised that wasn't called. Pretty sure that was interference. Wotherspoon gets it up the wall to Rakell. Now Rakell, far side, shot denied by Thompson. And he will hang on with 7:19 to go in the third period. Highlighting Justin Brazeau. And I'm sure I know why. Oh, bam! Big man with a huge hit. I believe that was on Matt Roy. Rickard Rakell gains the red line and sends it in. Directed along the wall for Carlson. Takes a shot and it goes over the net. And who's got it? Wotherspoon bounces it off the wall, gets it back. Puck rolls in on Shelovs. And now it's carried in by Crosby. Sidney Crosby looks to dance his way through, lost the puck. That shot goes high and wide. Now Letang fires one, Novak with a chance, and that goes off of Thompson. What a wild sequence there. Couldn't even get the words out. Brunet finds Letang. As the Penguins were in the middle of a change, but they made it work. Malkin dances. Dishes off to Chinikov, and he couldn't get it to go. Brunet settles it down, trying to get a shot off. Couldn't do it. Now it's Novak. To Solovyov. Nice chance denied by Thompson. And it's offside with 44.4 remaining in this game and in the Capitals' playoff hopes. Highlighting Archer Shelovs. He has not been busy in this period, but he's been good when called upon. Only giving up a single goal thus far. 36% threat analysis. It's been an arty party in this series. He has been phenomenal, giving up the most, I believe, in one game to be a single goal each time. So, you know, if you're getting goaltending, and I'm very excited to see Sergei Miroshov have more time in the NHL as well next year. Dishes off to Chinikov, and he hit it off the post. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, what a hit there by Brunet. Holy smokes. Huge hit by Harrison Brunet. Chinikov's got it. But that's it. Shelovs jumps out of the net. The Penguins pile off the bench. And a look of dejection on the other side for Washington. Tried with Logan Thompson. Now we're going to join the handshake line. There it is. Crosby and Ovechkin that they showed briefly. And the goaltenders as they fast-forwarded through it. But what matters most is the Penguins complete the sweep and are on their way to the Eastern Conference Final. We'll see who they face, of course. But there were some games that were pretty close, 3-1. This one's actually pretty close as well. Washington definitely delivered a lot of hits. Oh my goodness, there's the hit on Roy. I always want to say Waugh. I can't help it. But there's the goal that started it off. Igor Chinikov in this 4-1 win for the Pens. And let's take a look at the stats before we wrap things up, shall we? Shots on goal, 37-16 in favor of Pittsburgh. Hits, 29-27. Washington led the way the entire time. The passing percentage, very close, but Washington wins out on that one. And dominated the Penguins in the faceoffs, but that's fine. No penalties to speak of. We again, one word counts. 4 goals at even strength from 4 different goal scorers. You can't do better than that. Sam Girard with 2 points, a goal and an assist. And the big boys didn't even have to score to be part of this one. So that's always something special. Well, I guess aside from Rickard Rakell, because he is the goal-scoring leader, but still, thank you all for tuning into this episode of the VIG Lounge as the hockey content continues. And, of course, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday, everybody.